said I'm live.
Huh?
Oh my God. I'm live.
Oh, okay. Why are you telling me that?
I'm just letting you know. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, this Capricorn full moon though, you guys. It's intense. It's real intense. I'm feeling it. Okay, so how is everybody? How's everybody feeling? Hi, Joanne. Arissa, you're so excited. It's been a pretty intense day. Pretty intense day. Hi, Candace. It's like, I don't know. It honestly feels like I'm, like, it feels like a detox or some shit. You know what I mean? I'm feeling a little stuck. Yeah, that's the Capricorn full moon for ya. So, yeah, I just kind of posted on my Patreon what this Capricorn full moon is kind of about, and I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be posting like the astrology by sign later on tonight on my Patreon. And I went over it kind of briefly in the individual monthly horoscopes that I did for each sign, and the individual monthly readings I did for each sign. But so tonight we're just going to be doing the tarot reading for each sign, just to kind of see what's going on for each sign specifically, and where we're all at, what we're all releasing, and all of that jazz. So I'm trying to think kind of like what spread I want to do. I think it's like, I think there's like a card for the general energy of the full moon, the advice for the full moon, or like the lesson, what we need to release for the full moon. So we'll kind of figure it out. I think I'm going to do kind of like 3 cards per sign, and then draw some oracle cards for each sign for like the lesson and like what we need to release and stuff like that. That kind of sounds good to me. Yeah, Capricorns unfortunately are going through it, because this all has to do with, you know, them and Cancer, but Capricorn, it's a little more intense for Capricorn because of all of the planets in their sign. That's okay, Dana. Do what you gotta do. Capricorns have it rough, man, right now. Most of them. I mean, depending on your chart, it could change a little bit, but most of the Capricorns I know, it's rough. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but thanks. So a lot of the Capricorn energy is going to kind of move out next year, when Saturn moves into Aquarius, and then the nodes change into Gemini and Sagittarius. Hi, Shelby. I love you too. Yeah, when the nodes change into Gemini and Sagittarius, it's gonna get real wild. Like real wild. So, all right, let's do this. Don't forget to like the stream and give the stream a thumbs up, guys. We are gonna start with Capricorn. So, let's do this. This is going to be a full moon reading for Capricorn. This can resonate for your sun, moon, or rising. Venus, whatever the fuck. If it resonates, it resonates. I mean, you might resonate if you're a damn, you know, I don't fucking know. If you're a Gemini or some shit, you know what I mean? Who knows? So, yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a weird energy floating. I think it's all us, you know? It's like we look at something and point at it outside of us and we think that's over there and I'm over here. But what if it's a reflection of us? You know what I mean? So it's like we could be causing it, not even realizing it. We could be the source of the weird energy. It's definitely been, it's been an intense day. I've been very tired, very fearful, kind of out of nowhere. And just like random fears coming up and stuff. And I feel it in my bones because Capricorn does rule the bones. And I've just been feeling like just, I don't know, this like intense feeling in my bones, you know? It's like hard to explain. It's almost like we're detoxing toxins out of our bodies, seriously. Anything that has been in our lives that we've been attaching to, that we've been clinging to, are getting detoxed out of our body. And the energy from this full moon is going to be, oh, thank you, Fanny. I appreciate that. Love you. The energy from this full moon and from the Cancer new moon eclipse we had is going to be lasting for like the next 6 months. Like probably the rest of the year. We're like cycles within cycles, you know what I mean? Like we had the first cycle kind of beginning in January, so you may be seeing themes from the beginning of the year coming back up, weird situations, weird synchronicities to do with January, but you also may be seeing like things coming up from last year. I know I'm seeing like a shit ton of themes come up from last year. Like it's insane. It's like I'm exactly where I was last year, but in a whole different way, if that makes sense. Because last year was a miserable fucking year for me. And this year is an amazing fucking year, but it's like the tables are completely flipped. But there's some similarities, you know what I mean? So it's interesting for sure. So anyways, let's do this. Capricorn. All right, I'm going to draw 3 cards. This is just going to be kind of like the general storyline from like the beginning of the year to kind of like where we are now. Just to give us a little bit of a story here. So we have the Knight of Swords coming up here. The 6 of Pentacles reversed. And the Chariot reversed, okay? So this is interesting. A lot of movement. There was a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, a lot of wanting to push forward mentally or through conversation. You do have air energy and Cancer energy coming up here for Capricorn. A lot of forward movement toward the beginning of the year in January, right, when all of this started. And then we move into the 6 of Pentacles reversed. So there was possibly some money issues or some money problems, money being spent or money that needed to be held on to for some reason. Just money issues, stability issues, security issues, balancing things out with the finances, the job, etc. So, and then we have the Chariot. So this is kind of like, you know, this full moon, what's going on. We have the Chariot reversed though. So there's some really big fears about making a very big, crucial step that needs to be made. And Capricorn, this is your full moon, yes, but you have to remember the North Node is in the your opposite sign of Cancer right now. So this is pushing you towards trusting yourself, trusting your intuition more. The opposite of what you are, of your energetic makeup, is Cancer. So this is pushing you to, you know, embrace Cancer-like qualities, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So it's really, really important. You're almost fighting against your intuition. That's what I see here. You're like fighting against your intuition, and I feel like this is your block that's preventing you from moving on past this full moon. So Capricorn, for you guys, what I would suggest is to take an Epsom salt bath to really, like, you guys are already grounded. You guys are earth. You know what I mean? And so I would really just, like, get in the bath, meditate, like, you know, I'm not, like, saying, like, oh, kumbaya, motherfucker, you know what I mean? Nothing like that. But, like, just get in the bath, take an Epsom salt bath, meditate, and really get in touch with how you feel. And don't try to, like, block all of your feelings, you know, like, don't try to suppress them. Don't try to be like, no, I'm a Capricorn, like, I gotta build my walls, you know what I mean, tall and high, hello. No, like, it is time to feel. Let your walls down. Whatever's been going on that you've been struggling with, no matter who you are, whether it's money, whether it's relationships, whether it's whatever, it's time to let your walls down, figure out how you feel, and then go forward from there. You know what I mean? You know what's right for you, and trusting your intuition, knowing that your intuition is right, is going to be a huge step for you. I can tell you this. Here's this hint. Whatever your intuition is telling you to do, it's a huge step forward. It's like leaps forward. And so you're scared to make that change. You know what I mean? You're scared to, like, really push forward and make that change. And that is what is, you know, that's what is holding you back. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what your issue is here. So, we're going to draw a full moon card. Or not a full moon card, but a moonology card. This is going to be, what is this going to be? This is going to be your advice for this full moon. So your advice. All right. Ooh. You're very close to achieving your goal. So that is cool. So there's something that you've really been wanting deep down, emotionally. It's almost like an emotional goal, because all of this is blue, right? And this is our truth. This is our emotions. It goes with the throat chakra. Like, this is really very much about, like, feeling, intuition. This moon's almost full. In this picture, it's a gibbous moon. So I really think that you're very close. Just trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, making a big decision is going to be a big leap for you. Now, let's see here. How do I want to do this? Let's see what the, what is the lesson here for you, Capricorn? These cards are, like, so powerful. Like, I don't even like to use them that much because they're just, like, insane. Okay, so what has the biggest issue been for Capricorn this year up until this point with these eclipse cycles? What is this eclipse cycle all about for Capricorn? All right. Here it is. This is the one. Softly, softly, the tender touch. What the fuck was I just saying? So this is like Cancer energy, basically. All about trusting in your emotions, your feminine side. Like, yeah, you know, whether you're a guy or girl, this is about nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, trusting in your emotions, like trusting in your intuition, feeling more, letting your guard down. Like, this is completely transforming you, letting go of the old ways, the old behaviors, the old ways of doing things, etc., etc. So this is really just about taking care of yourself. Like I said, get in the damn bath. You know what I mean? Get in the damn bath, light some damn candles, whatever you got to do, make yourself feel good. This is really about nurturing yourself like you would a newborn, like you would your child, like you would a friend that really needed your help. I mean, give yourself that same love, that same support, that same feminine energy. You know what I mean? Like, that is exactly what you need. So let's see, what is, ooh. Oh my God, and the Empress just came out. I cannot make this up, you guys. Holy shit. Holy shit. You need to know, Capricorn, that you are safe, okay? That you are safe no matter what you have going on right now, no matter who you are safe. And you have to find that safeness that you felt as a child or that you didn't feel as a child. You have to find that in yourself, not outside of yourself. Because Capricorn can build some really big walls. But that safeness that you're looking for inside of those walls, you know, those walls are crashing down because the foundation wasn't right, just like the tower. The foundation was not solid. So you have to go internally to find that safeness now. And then whatever you build beyond that will be more stable and won't crash down. Some of you guys could be dealing with, honestly, some mother issues, some feminine issues, something along, you have a lot of just feminine Cancerian energy coming up for you guys. So it's a big deal for you guys to nurture yourself. Let me get one more card. Like, what is your block? What is the block here for Capricorn? Ooh, the Hanged Man. Letting go, surrendering, letting go the ego, a new perspective. And this full moon may give you that. I mean, it may not happen, boom, tonight or tomorrow. You know what I mean? Technically, for me, it's tomorrow. But it may not be like, okay, you're a changed person, Capricorn. It may happen over time, or there may be events that take place, or it may happen internally to where you don't even realize it. You know what I mean? So yeah, good luck, Cappies. I love you guys, and I wish you the best through this full moon. If you're watching this back, let me know your experience down below. I would love to hear it. So, alrighty, moving on to Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer. What is this Capricorn full moon doing for you guys? It's in your 7th house of relationships. Ooh, some big detoxing energy when it comes to yourself, your confidence, your identity, your individuality in relationships. I'm glad you guys are resonating. That's amazing. Okay, Cancer. Let's get a general storyline. All right. Okay. You guys have the King of Cups coming out here. Thank you so much for the $5 donation, Monica. I really appreciate it. Oh my God, you guys have the Chariot reversed as well at the bottom of the deck. Cancer, what are you guys not trusting your intuition about? It's time though. It's time. Some of you guys could be dealing with another water sign. There's a lot of healing here that needs to take place. There's some tension that's kind of blocking you. Standing up for yourself, asserting yourself. Honestly, some of you guys could be blowing the fuck up. This could be like an emotional blow up. Thank you, Carol. This could be like an emotional blow up, Cancer, with you or someone else that could really trigger something inside of you. There's something that happened, okay? Possibly around the beginning of the year, the first eclipse cycle, to where you have the star reversed here. The star is Aquarian energy. So there's something that could have happened here that you didn't heal from, okay? Or something that you wanted really badly that you couldn't get. And it's been like fire ever since then. Passion. But I don't necessarily think it's like the favorable kind of passion, right? So it's almost like your soul is like, let me the fuck out of here, but you've been like suppressing it, closing it in, not giving it what it wants, not letting yourself say and do the things that you want to do, and you're like on the verge of an emotional just blow up, build up, like I'm fuck all of y'all, I'm done. You know what I mean? You feel stuck. You feel stuck and possibly betrayed or gotten over on or used, right? And you're sick of, like, okay, so Cancer and Capricorn is like, these signs are bringing up the whole, because Cancer stands for the mother and feminine energy, etc., etc. So while the nodes are in these signs, you see the asshole we had in the chat last night that was like, you shouldn't be like reading and stuff, you should be like in the fucking kitchen. You know what I mean? Like, that's a very Capricorn Cancer thing to say, and that's why you see all this feminine power and energy and masculine, like this fight right now between all of it, right? And so with Cancer here, I feel like Cancer's like, I've had a fucking enough, like I'm done. And that explosion, I honestly think, is going to put you in your power. I really do. I think it's needed. There's some kind of like purge here that needs to fucking come out for Cancer, right? And it just needs to fucking happen. So let's see what the advice here is for Cancer. Ooh. Oh, look. Full moon in Capricorn. A rough cycle the end of a rough cycle approaches. There we go. Awesome. Sounds fucking great. So I guess that's like not really your advice. Maybe I should use these cards for something else. I don't know. But I mean, hey, the end of a rough cycle approaches. Let me get, and honestly, I think that you guys are like ready. Like, you're just like ready to blow the fucking lid off like a pressure cooker or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are just like ready for this, like ready to let some steam off. You know what I mean? Alrighty, Cancer. The perfection of your life. So, I'm still learning this deck, guys, so I'm going to actually read this one out of the book because I don't remember what it's about. There's so many cards in this deck. It's insane. So, okay. The perfection of your life. Have you ever seen a storm pictured from above? It can appear to be so beautiful and elegant. This is certainly different to the ground view, which can be quite a violent experience. So, there is great beauty in your life now. However, at this point in the natural process, you may be experiencing it as anxiety-inducing rather than beautiful. You may sense it as internal chaos. You may feel it as something that is waiting to erupt from within. What did I just say? Okay, anyways. As a restlessness or an anxiety that you cannot quite articulate, but sense vaguely nonetheless. Perhaps the chaos is fully fledged and a person or situation in your life is causing all kinds of havoc, upheaval or change, and uncertainty in your world. Whether the chaos seems subtle, strong, internal, or external, this oracle brings the same message for you. All is unfolding according to a perfect higher order. You are currently enduring a cosmic spiritual storm which is having an impact on you. It is clearing things out, ruffling feathers, and preparing you for... Sorry, I lost my place. Preparing you for that lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm has finally passed. The end of a rough cycle approaches. It all fucking fits, guys. It all fucking fits. So yeah, they said anxiety. Like, yeah, this could definitely be the anxiety. You know what I mean? So that's the lesson with these cycles. There is something in you that is ready to just jump out of your fucking skin. And it's like, I need to do something. Like, it may seem like to everybody else that you have this perfect life, but maybe you don't, and you're like, I can't stand this. This life is not what the fuck I want. Like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Or something along those lines. So let's get a card for, like, what is blocking you for Cancer. What's blocking Cancer? Five of Cups reversed. So, at first you felt guilty. Like, you felt guilty for wanting the life that you wanted, or you felt bad for, like, wanting what you wanted. But with this reverse, you're starting to get over that. You're starting not to really give a fuck. You know what I mean? So, it's kind of like you're figuring it out. So, like this was saying, the perfection of your life. So the Five of Cups this way, he can't, like, he's lost, he's knocked down his cups, he can't reach his cup. This way, she's grabbing the two that she has left, and she's like, you know what, fuck it. Like, and so that's like, you know, like the perfection of your life, the end of a rough cycle approaches. The Five of Cups is the end of a trying period, you know? And so I think that's what this full moon is really going to be about for you, Cancer. Let me know down below if you guys resonate with that. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback, because that was very interesting how all the cards coincided like that. Anyways, and I know I need to learn that deck more. I've read it and everything. I've read all about those cards a few times. I just have trouble remembering, like, each of them, because they're so, and they have so much info on each card in that Sacred Rebels deck, and it's so powerful. Like, it's insane. So, anyways. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do, let's see, Taurus. Taurus. Alrighty, Taurus, let's see what this full moon is bringing for you. Alrighty, Taurus. Okay, so you guys got all reversals. Tower on the bottom. Interesting. 8 of Cups reversed. 5 of Wands reversed. And the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Ooh. So, in the beginning of this cycle, possibly towards the beginning of the year, or just maybe the beginning of this month, sorry, I needed a drink there. You have the 8 of Cups reversed. So this is really not being able to break free of something or walk away from something because you've put so much emotional work into it. Something could have happened, possibly a breakup for some of you, I'm getting, to where it kind of took you by shock and you were really emotionally having trouble letting go of it, okay? For some of you, it may have not been a breakup, it may have been something else, but it's something emotional, something deeply emotional to you that really triggered you. 5 of Wands reversed, you see those two guys fighting. It really triggered you and you were like, what the fuck? And it really just turned into chaos, like really quick, you know what I mean? Confrontation. This could be with another earth sign for some of you. But if not, then this earth sign could definitely be you because you are an earth sign. And now you're at the point where you're a little less grounded. You're a little more not giving a fuck. Because you just can't handle the emotions, you know? Like, I feel like you're almost fighting the emotions. Like, you're clinging to this tension, you know what I mean? And it's possibly made you a little crazy, a little unbalanced, Taurus. So, and then you have the Tower at the bottom. So, honestly, there's probably an emotional breakdown coming, and it probably really needs to happen, Taurus. So, if you haven't cried in a while, cry. Let yourself cry. Let yourself release this emotional energy, whatever it is that you're holding on to. Because it's causing a lot of tension, whether it's internally, externally, with family, with friends, significant others, whatever. So let's go ahead and get a Moonology card. I guess these would be better for like the outcome, maybe. Alrighty. Have faith in your dreams is what you got. Waxing crescent moon. So, honestly, that could be a possibility here too with the Queen of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Wands. Like, you are working your way up to something and things have just not been going your way. You know what I mean? You've really been struggling finding your way, maybe when it comes to work, job, money, project, your creativity, whatever, your career. It maybe has been a little bit difficult for you in those areas. Let's go ahead and pull Alright, so the lesson here. Spirals of manifestation. So this is all about cycles, and we're in a pretty big cycle right now. But this is all about cycles. This is all about manifesting. This is all about knowing what you want. And this goes into the have faith in your dreams, Taurus, as well. Because you've been really trying to make something happen here. Obviously, you've really been holding on to something, and you may be close to giving up, honestly. Now, I can tell you that if this is a relationship, it may need a little more time to heal depending on your situation. If this is a dream, your goal, something you've been working towards, like career or for yourself, then you may not be as far away from it as it seems. So it may be time to really use this full moon to like heal, but also to like restore faith in yourself. You know what I mean? You're really trying to manifest something, and it seems like you're just caught in this never-ending cycle that is blocking you from what you've been wanting. Let's go ahead and get a card for your block here, like what's blocking you. Oh, the Ten of Swords reversed. So it's kind of this energy of the past happened, it happened, and that's kind of all there is to it. It's really being able to accept the past for what it is, move on, leave the past in the past. For some of you that are dealing with relationship stuff, you really need to let it go. It's done. You know what I mean? And you're hanging on for dear life. For others of you that are dealing with like your goals for yourself, not to do with anybody else, but for yourself, like it's time to let go of the past. It's time to renew yourself, and then things will start manifesting again. You know, there needs to be some kind of letting go of the past, and you're almost through the worst of it, Taurus. So that is what I am getting for you guys. As always, let me know if it resonated down below. I'd love to know. And yeah, so let's move on to Virgo. This could resonate to Virgo sun, moon, or rising, or whoever, if you're just drawn here for some reason and you want to listen to it. Of course, as soon as I say Virgo, my Virgo rising boyfriend walks in here.
Clean the kitchen.
I can't concentrate while you do that, though. All right, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles again. Ace of Swords reverse. King of Cups. Okay. Interesting. Wheel of Fortune reversed on the bottom here. So, this is a huge need to control something here. A huge need to control a situation. You do have the Queen of Pentacles upright. So we started off the year really trying to stabilize things, really trying to figure out what we wanted to build, where we wanted to start, and what we wanted for our future. Or we started off this month that way, just really working on our goals or realizing our goals. So then you have the Ace of Swords reversed. So there is possibly a water sign that you guys are cutting off, or a water sign that cut you off in some way, or that you're not receiving communication from for some reason. There is kind of like this thing going on right now with an earth sign and a water sign, whether you're the earth sign or whatever. But to where there's no communication, like there's no truce that's happening here for some of you. If you're not dealing with the water sign, this could be someone that has water in their chart, or that someone that is deeply emotional, that you're deeply emotional about or were. There could be healing that needs to take place here as well, to do with your thoughts, your mind, how you perceive things. But it's almost like we ran out of ideas or something on how to emotionally heal or get better, etc., etc. So let's see what the Moonology cards have to say. about this full moon for Virgo. It seems like some of you guys could definitely be grounded, but are you in touch with how you feel? Are you lying to yourself about how you feel? You know what I mean? Ooh. Sorry, it was 2 cards. Take time to breathe out. So, interesting. So there could kind of be like some trouble breathing, honestly, for some of you. Maybe it's anxiety or depression or something like that. The Ace of Swords here reversed, and then the King of Cups reversed. It's like some breathing stuff, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird. So some of you really need to get grounded. Some of you really need to get in touch with your emotions, with your intuition, with how you feel emotionally. Let's get another card for your lesson for this full moon. Ooh, listening for truth. This is insane. So we have some breathing correlations. We have some listening correlations with the Ace of Swords here. Like I said, there's no communication happening. There's kind of like a, you know, stop on the communication. It's like, so you may really need to take some time, Virgo, to yourself, to meditate, to kind of be by yourself, and to listen and to feel what you should do next in a situation or during this full moon. If you're having a little bit of trouble during this full moon, or you feel like things are getting a little too intense, definitely just take some time to get in touch with yourself. Because with this King of Cups here, if you look at him, he's kind of evil looking this way. He's like, he's got like tentacles coming out of his mouth. You know what I mean? Like someone could be lying to you about something, and it says listening for truth. You know what I mean? Or you could be lying to yourself about something. The Ace of Swords here reversed as well. So let's go ahead and get your block. What is the block for Virgo? 5 of Pentacles. So fear, money, situations, abandonment, struggle, pain. This is very interesting. I almost want to get one more card. Okay, 4 of Wands. This could also be about family, security, stability, etc. This could be bringing up stuff from your past, your childhood, etc. So it has to do with speaking, communication, the truth. It has to do with being honest. It has to do with possible anxiety with all this purple here. It's almost like your crown chakra, like, and then the blue is truth. The green, I believe, is the heart. And then it's just like, there's just not balance here. And someone needs to get in touch with their true feelings. and truly heal. Because someone may have think they healed something, but they didn't. If you're dealing with a water sign, like they are just spitting lies and you're putting up with it because you're afraid that you're going to get kicked out, or that you're going to not have a place to live, or that you're not going to be secure or safe, etc. And the whole point of this is that you're the Queen of fucking Pentacles. You are fucking safe. You know what I mean? Like, you're fucking safe. You're secure. You're good, girl, boy, whoever you are, whatever you identify as. Like, and that's what the listening for truth is. Are you lying to yourself about not being safe? So, that's Virgo. Let me know if it resonates down below. Good luck. Remember, the energy from the full moon is going to last until the rest of this year. You're welcome, love. Alrighty, anyways, moving on. Scorpio. Just did all the earth signs plus Cancer. Now we're going to do Scorpio. Move on to the water signs. Scorpio. Alrighty. Alright. Ooh, this is interesting, Scorpio. What do you guys got going on? This is juicy. Ooh, Queen of Swords at the bottom. She's like ready to chop someone's shit off. Okay, some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign. Probably a Libra or a Pisces. You have the High Priestess here. So this is all about trusting your intuition. This is all about solitude, finding a moment of silence, using your own wisdom. And Scorpio, a lot of people don't realize this about Scorpio. Scorpio will know when I say this. Scorpios have a badass intuition. They have to, because they're the Scorpions, right? Scorpio rules fear. Therefore, and they react to fear in a very different way than the other water signs do. They have the stinger, right? Which is why you'll see Scorpios like popping off on people left and right. But like when they want to. So they have a very badass intuition. I mean, they are a water sign. So, you know, we start off with like really trusting the intuition here. Then we come into the Ten of Wands reversed, which is really unloading a heavy burden. You know what I mean? It's really trying to get rid of some kind of heavy emotional burden. And, you know, you could have an intuitive feeling about something. And if you've been wondering, you're right, because you have Judgment upright as well. So if there's something that you've been putting off, but you know, like you feel it in your gut and your instincts, like you're right, Scorpio. Whatever that has to do with, you're fucking right. There needs to be something that's released here, though, with the Ten of Wands. You're almost done. Like, you're almost done. You also have the Queen of Swords upright at the bottom, which is about truth and honesty. So, there's that as well. So, yeah, you're definitely on to something Your judgment here is correct. Let's go ahead and draw a Moonology card. Alrighty. A new start is coming. So yeah, like I was saying, you're almost done. You're almost done. You just have to really choose to leave the past in the past. You know what I mean? Drop this heavy burden off. It's like you have this really heavy intuitive feeling that you've been carrying around with you, and you're really actually right about it. Some of you are going to experience a major intuitive or subconscious wake-up call, but you really have to get silent, surrender, and trust yourself. Let's see, let's get an oracle card as well. Legacy of light. Look at that. So as you can tell, this is about growth. This is about finding your inner voice, finding your spirit, finding your soul, and literally growing. Like trusting your intuition, trusting yourself. It is literally about transforming your soul and accepting all of the parts of yourself, your childhood, you now, and you in the future. You know what I mean? It's like beautiful. I am going to, I'm pretty sure that's what it's about, but I am going to read just out of the book really quick, just a few things to see what else they say about it. Okay, so you are being honored. You are being asked to honor the legacy of light that is your sacred birthright. Take nourishment and support from those that have come before you, your ancestral lines, not only in blood but also in spirit. Perhaps these are the beings that have inspired and motivated you to live as a sacred rebel from your heart and with your belief in yourself. The more you are nourished by this legacy of light from your past, the more you become a bearer of the legacy for those that will be supported by your light in the future. This is a sacred endowment from the great universal source of light to humanity. It is the light of wisdom, creativity, radical change, love, and respect that is passed down from the heart of each generation to the next. The legacy of light is your spiritual birthright to refine and shine your essence into the world, to be like a sun, radiant and unapologetic of your nature. The Oracle of Legacy of Light comes to you when you need confirmation that a creative choice you are making or have made or soon will make is one that is in alignment with your sacred purpose and your spiritual path of healing and growth. The legacy of light cannot be ignored with some detriment to your sense of well-being. If you were asking about a particular question and drew this card, and part of the answer to your question is that the issue at hand is one of utmost importance to your spiritual growth. So, what the fuck was I saying? It talked about wisdom, trusting in your intuition, that whatever creative endeavor or spiritual endeavor or whatever that you're about to do, that it is in alignment with you, Scorpio. So that is beautiful, like awesome, amazing. So because of this, this could be bringing up some past issues with your family, your childhood, etc., your life. You could be gaining a whole new perspective on things right now, but you're definitely right about something here. Your judgment is on point. Your intuition is on point. So really listen to yourself during this full moon. Get in the bath, ground yourself, open your chakras, whatever you like to do you, but like you're on the right path, basically. Like, I don't believe that we're ever on the wrong path, but whatever that you're wondering about, it is perfect. And it's so funny how these two cards, look how similar they look. Do you see that? It's insane. So, anyways, what is your block? The Fool reversed. So, the only thing that can stop you now is you. You not making a decision or being too naive or too ignorant or too, you know what I mean? Like, just foolish, really childish about a situation. That is the only thing that can stop you now. Don't be immature about this. Don't be like, oh, you know, like, how else do I put this? Like, don't get all up in your head. Like, if you look this guy, he's got his, like, hand up to his mouth, and he's like, like, I don't know if I should do this or not. You know what I mean? And, like, that is not your path with this full moon. Like, you got it. Whatever you're about to do, whatever you're about to embark on, it is for you. It is in alignment with your soul. So, remember that. Alrighty, Pisces. Hi, Christina. Welcome. I am doing tarot readings for each sign, each zodiac sign for the Capricorn full moon. We are on Pisces. We've already done all earth signs, Cancer, and Scorpio. Alright, Pisces. Alrighty, Pisces, what's going on? Ooh, the Lovers at the bottom. Okay. So, it looks here, we have the Page of Wands reversed. So, passion, anxiety, tension, someone with a cause. So you kind of started off this year or this month just, you know, probably in conflict or in tension with others. Four of Cups reversed here. So I haven't seen this one yet, so let me look at it. So it's kind of like you're embracing something. You were embracing some kind of opportunity that was like put in front of you that you may have not been so open about at first. But now it's causing conflict, or you may be like beating yourself up for it or something. And then you have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So you could have been really kind to someone that may not have been kind back to you, or that could have used you in some way. Also, there could be someone that is trying to control you or something like that. Let's go ahead and get a Moonology card, because this is a little weird. Ooh, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Okay, so it's like we're taking action here, then we get a little sidetracked and we're having fun with the cups, you know what I mean? And then we're like, I'm gonna kill this bitch, you know what I mean? Like, so it's just a little like, what? So, yeah, I guess let's get an oracle card. It's like I'm getting mixed feelings off of this reading right now, so I can't really say much at the moment for Pisces right now. It's a little confusing. Okay, what is already with you? So, this card is basically about something that you're wanting from wherever is already inside of you. So that may be, I know this card, like it explains in the book how it can kind of be upsetting to hear or like whatever, but there's in all of these, besides really the Five of Swords, but in the general Rider-Waite deck, that would be the same case for this too. It's like you were on a mission to find something in the beginning of all of this, and then maybe you found it, you know, outside of you, or you thought you did, and then now you're like willing to compete with someone for it, or you're willing to do what you have to do for it, and you feel like, oh my god, like I have to take action. But this card is kind of the opposite, and it's saying whatever you're looking for, you already have inside of you. So you feel like, maybe right now you feel like you have to get rid of a certain part of you, and to be happy. Like maybe there's some part about yourself that you don't like. And with this oracle card, it's basically saying that, you know, you don't. Whatever you're looking for is already inside of you. Meaning that, you know, people say, oh, if you spot it, you got it, right? So when you're looking at somebody that you don't like and you spot something that you don't like, that's you. When you spot someone that you do like because you like something in them that you do like, that's also you. It's all a reflection of you. And you are not trusting yourself right now, like at all. And you are a lot better than you think that you are. You know what I mean? There's just this energy of uncertainty here, and that's why I think this reading is kind of throwing me off, because I'm feeling different, so many different things, and even the cards, like I'm not really getting a clear feeling off the cards. It's just uncertainty, really. Like you may feel like it's time to take action against something, and I think maybe it's time to take action to start like working on you and figuring out what is in you that you don't like and why you don't like it, and making friends with it instead of trying to compete with it. And that's what she's doing here. Like here she's like, I don't want that. Like, what are you doing? I don't want that. And here she's making use of it. You know what I mean? And then here he's like, I'm gonna stab, but like he's a part of him. You know what I mean? And then in the Page of Wands, he's like, I'm gonna take action. You know what I mean? It's just this kind of like, I need to do something outside of me. I need to get outside of me. Because you're wearing a mask because you don't like who you are. So it's almost like you need to trust yourself. Trust yourself. And you have the Nine of Pentacles here, which will lead you to your own self-sufficiency and your own self-fulfillment and your own, like, independence. You're not trusting yourself. You're not trusting the best part of yourself, which is your intuition. You're not trusting your own divine wisdom. What's going on? You know, like something's going on. So yeah, that is what I am seeing for Pisces. Let me know below if it resonates, guys. That was a confusing one for sure. What's new with Pisces though, right? Alrighty. Anyways, let's see here. Libra. Libra, this can be for your sun, moon, or rising. If it's in Libra. All right. All right, Libra. Okay. Not too bad. 8 of Wands. Okay, so there's definitely a block here. All right, so we have strength. Beautiful. It's crazy. I just bought this necklace the other day, and it's supposed to help with courage. So we have strength, Leo energy coming up here. We have the 9 of Swords reverse, which is like us coming out of the pits of hell, of anxiety, of fear, worry. Libra's been getting the 9 of Swords a lot in my readings recently. And then we have the King of Swords, which is owning our truth. Owning our truth. So, I mean, this is pretty much to the point. You know, we're finding the courage, we're finding the strength to really dig ourselves out of mental turmoil, whether that's depression, anxiety, fear, whatever it is for you, depending on your situation, right? And just owning our truth, taking this sword of truth and finding our power. Some of you could be dealing with the Leo or another air sign. Some of you could be cutting off communication with someone because we do have the 8 of Wands reversed underneath here. So it is like this feeling of no more, you know, like no fucking more. I'm done. I'm done, you know. So let's go ahead and get a Moonology card for Libra. I think we're going to see the truth about something, maybe about ourselves. Or we've been seeing the truth about something or about ourselves, like over these like these eclipse cycles that have been happening. Because if you look at this card, he's got this like opening right here with his, where his third eye is. It's really like the truth about something. And then this guy's like digging himself out of like the grips of turmoil. Alrighty. Ooh. Full moon in Pisces. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Awesome. Balance. Hey, girl. So, yeah, and I mean the, well, no, that would probably be the King of Pentacles, never mind. But it's really like a spiritual journey of coming out of a really hard time of fear, depression, anxiety, whatever, something that we were really scared of or nervous about, and then moving into this place of just honesty and being able to be at one with our truth and not be scared of the truth. You know what I mean? So something could have happened where you found out the truth about something and you were like not expecting this at all, Libra, and then it really took a lot of strength, or it will. It's going to take a lot of strength and a lot of courage to claw your way out of this fear, this truth, and to get to a point where you can sit with it and be okay. You know what I mean? So let's get an oracle card for your lesson for this full moon. Oh, one fell on my lap. Oh my God, this is like probably one of my favorite cards in this deck. In the world, not of the world. So we are in the world. We're divine beings playing this human game, right? And it's like we can get so caught up in just the basics of everyday life, of the money and the jobs and the government and the, you know, boyfriends and whatever, you know what I mean? But I think you're finding your way out of that. Like, I think some of you may have been stuck in this anxiety, this fear, this depression, this mental fuck of like, oh my God, like my money, my finances, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my husband, my sister, my dog, my rabbit, like whatever, you know what I mean? And I think this experience, the lesson here with this Capricorn full moon is you're in the world, but you're not of the world. You're not made from the world. Like, you are a divine being. You have a soul. You have this spirit inside of you. You know what I mean? And to own your truth, balance spirituality and practicality. You know what I mean? It's really just coming to terms with the shit that you've been so distraught about and really facing it and accepting it at a very deep level, which is amazing. So let's go ahead and see what your block is, even though I think we've kind of already determined that, but let's get a little more specific. Block for Libra. Ooh, the Lovers. Wow. So for some of you, this could have been a Gemini, or this could have been a decision or a new path that was opening up that you weren't sure if you needed to go down, or a decision that you needed to make, you know, or a relationship. You know, for some of you, the block was a relationship that you had to muster up the courage to really pull yourself out of, or to really accept this truth. You know what I mean? For others of you, it's been this fear about taking a new path that you've been feeling in your soul that you need to take, or it's been this fear about making a decision. Kata, I don't know what you mean by that. Probably yourself. Okay, so that is Libra. Beautiful reading. Amazing. One of the best readings I've had for Libras in a while. Thank God, because we needed one. All right, Aries. Aries, got to do the cardinal signs because they're going to be the most affected by this full moon since it's in a cardinal sign, along with the earth signs. Aries, this could resonate for your sun, moon, or rising in Aries. Alrighty. Woo. Okay. So Aries. You have the Queen of Wands, which is fire energy, your guys' energy. You have the Four of Swords. And you have the Five of Swords, or I'm sorry, the Five of Wands. So, it's almost like we're passionate, we're getting somewhere, we're trying to get somewhere. Some of you guys could be dealing with another fire sign. We're really trying to make things work. We're really like on top of our game, doing the damn thing. And then for some reason there needed to be a break or a period of rest or recovery, silence, truth, reflection, maybe even a vacation or something along those lines. Maybe there was like a sickness or something. And then we have the Five of Wands. So this is like competition, or this could be bringing out, yeah, like competition. Tension, conflict, passionate arguments, something along those lines. You do have the Three of Swords on the bottom. So some of you are competing in like a third party thing. Or some of you are not over a situation to where you felt like there was no justice, or that like karma didn't do its job properly or something along those lines. Some of you, hold on, let me see what the Moonology card says. Believe in the impossible. So I feel like some of you guys could be second guessing yourself because you go from the Queen of Wands to the Five of Wands. So it's almost like, you know what I mean? Like you were doing the damn thing, you were owning your shit, and then now, you know, maybe some fears came up and you feel like you got to fight them away or something like that. You know what I mean? Let me get an oracle card as well. Now remember, this could go back to the beginning of the year, or even last summer, or just the beginning of the month. Okay, so you guys got spirals of manifestation as well. So you're really trying to get something to happen here, or to manifest something, or you really like want something to happen that you're having trouble getting your hands on, and maybe you feel like you have to compete for it or fight for it or whatever. And the spirals of manifestation card is saying that, you know, to calm down, to trust in yourself, to trust in your universe, to trust in what you want, that whatever you're wanting is just right around the corner and it'll come. But you know what I mean? Getting like rowdy and stuff about it isn't going to help. Let's also see what your block is. Monica, are you also checking or listening to your rising or moon signs, especially your rising sign? Ooh, the Fool. Okay, so the block could be drinking, intoxication, not being naive about something, or scared and fighting against taking this new journey, like going on this new journey, because this is almost like childlike behavior right here, you know what I mean? And the block is maybe you're being immature about something, maybe you're being naive about something, maybe you're being too like immature. You need to come back to this surrender point where you are more like a child, but at the same time it's like this innocence, like not innocence, but like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like this surrender point of like you've been through hell and you're just like at this surrender point where like you're just ready to start a new journey. Like you're fresh, you're clean, like you're just like, okay, like let's do it. You know what I mean? That's why like the baby is in this card, because the Fool has like a childlike presence to it. It's like, okay, like I'm excited, like let's take this new journey, like let's see where we can go, and trust in the universe, you know what I mean? And then you have believe in the impossible. So there's like a sense of trust not happening here in your own journey and what you're trying to manifest and get your hands on. So that is what I am getting for Aries. Let me know if it resonates down below. I'd love to know. Alrighty. Anyways, so let's see. What do we want to do next? Let's go ahead and do Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is the full moon and Capricorn reading. Best way, in my opinion and in my experience, to manifest is working on yourself. I have Chiron and Leo as well, right on my ascendant, where the new moon will be happening in Leo at the end of the month, so that's going to be fun. Alrighty, Leo. Oh, there's your card, reversed. Okay, Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Alright, so you guys have Strength reversed here. So this is being scared to open that door. She's got her hand on it. She wants to do it so bad, but she's not quite there yet. She doesn't have the courage, you know what I mean, to see what's behind that door. But the Knight of Wands is coming in like hot fire, like let's do this, baby. But the problem is it's going to involve really leaving the past in the past and facing some past demons, you know what I mean? So you're really scared about something that is understandable, but it's almost like some things are coming up that's killing your ego. This is like almost an ego death right here is what I'm getting out of this. With the Knight of Wands upright, the Strength reversed, the Six of Cups reversed. You're looking at things that are literally stripping you of your ego. You're on like a journey, you know? Like you want this almost. Like you want to face your fears, your demons, your past, etc. Let's go ahead and pull a new moon or a moonology card. I don't know why I keep calling them the full moon and new moon cards, but nope, Gemini has not been done yet. Not Aquarius either. We got 4 more signs left. Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius. Or wait, I think we only got 3 signs left. Yeah. Alrighty. Ooh, you guys got hold your vision. Interesting. I'm kind of interested to see what this says about this. And I don't have the book over here. I don't think. Is the moonology book over there? I mean, it's kind of simple, like hold your vision, but I feel like this means more.
Which one is it?
It says moonology on it.
Fixed mode. That's which one it is.
Fuck, this doesn't have numbers, so I don't know which one.
Just follow the cable contact.
Okay. Well, if I could find it.
Give me the book.
I can't find it.
Give me the book.
Let me know when you find it. Anyways, let's draw an oracle card in the meantime. I know I'm pretty sure, yeah, I read that book too. But most of the cards were kind of self-explanatory. I don't remember with that one.
Here.
Okay, hold your vision. So, let's see, there are 2 main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second, very different interpretation, is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheel so that events move forward. We do have this forward movement here with the Knight of Wands, so that would kind of make sense. Some of you have the passion to move forward, but you're scared. Others of you, I feel like, are moving forward, but not out of ego. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain. But anyways, attune to the moon. Yes, just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Additional meanings for this card: staying power, faith, or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down, avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. Yeah, so that is what that particular card is about. So hold your vision. So I guess it could go 2 ways, like, you know, your vision is good, go for it, keep going for it. Or it could mean that you're stuck, I guess, or it could mean like patience, you know. Oh my God, you guys got the same card that Libra got. In the world, not of the world. So just like I said with Libra, and Libra got the Strength card as well. Interesting. So like I said with them, this is really about a spiritual journey. This is about, you know, yes, you are in the world. Yes, you have to rely on money and a job and the other earthly things that the rest of us do. But also don't forget that you are not those earthly things, that you have a soul, that you have a spirit, that you are divine, that you are much more than the earth that you are in. You know what I mean? What, Sin? Not hold your horses. So yeah, like this is spiritual transformation. This is really, you know, I feel like some of you are determined to do something with that Knight of Wands there. And you just need to like hold your vision like it says, and remember that like you are not of this world. So let's go ahead and figure out what the block is here for Leo. Oh, look at that, the Sun. Which also can be ego. So there's definitely some ego issues coming up here. Some of you, the block could be confidence. It could be ego. It could be the knowing of something. Like there's something that you're not 100% for sure positive about. It could also be health issues as well. But with the Sun upright, I mean, that's a good thing. You know what I mean? So it's about your vitality, you know, it's spirituality, like, oh, okay, I get it. It is about abundance, etc. So whatever that you are like waiting on, but you're ready to move forward because you need, like, you feel like you need to face this. You know, the lesson here is that you're in the world but not of the world. Let's get one more card. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles reverse. So this could be money that you're spending for some reason. This could be letting go of something that you've been hanging on to for a long time, or letting go of material things, right, that you may have been stressing about. Something along those lines. So that is what I am getting for Leos. Alrighty, moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Risings. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. This is why I do the shorter readings for the weekly lives now. Because doing it by sign is so long. I know, like, these cards are so damn powerful. It's insane. All right, Aquarius. This is the full moon energy. All right, Aquarius. So you guys have the King of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords reversed, okay? Ooh, bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands. Let's go ahead and get your block while we're here. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of people coming up for you, Aquarius. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we start off with the King of Wands. So happy, passionate, the Nine of Pentacles. So we're really trying to like build our way back up, be independent, enjoy life, etc. A lot of you guys could be dealing with work stuff, health stuff, daily routine stuff. The King of Wands here, some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign. But for whatever reason, this new moon is bringing up something to do with blocked communication or something that you're having trouble with mentally or verbally. The block here is the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be some kind of thing that happens at work or in the family or something along those lines that you really need to take a look at, some kind of realization that you need to have that maybe you're mentally kind of putting off or that you don't want to have. It's like you have the willpower to move forward here. It's just about your mind or your communication. You know what I mean? All right. Okay, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So, interesting. So something is trying to, like I said, you know, like come to a head here. There may be something or someone that you kind of have to cut out of your life or have a conversation. This may be a truce with someone as well with the Ace of Swords reversed. Let's go ahead and clarify with the Oracle deck. Ooh. Big, bold vision. Oh my God, these flies. Matt,
What?
there's flies everywhere.
I tried to clean the kitchen.
Like, we leave our deck door open for like 10 minutes and there's like a million flies in here. It's insane. Like, and we live like on a top floor. Like, I don't even know. I get that they have wings, but like, that's insane, you know? Anyway, so you guys have big, bold vision. So this is just, I mean, it's exactly what it says. It's having a bigger vision for yourself. Some of you guys may be settling in some way. And the block is, you know, it's time to start, instead of getting comfortable, you know, it's time to really start manifesting what you want and going where you want to go. Some of you guys could be dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign. There could be a boss that some of you guys are maybe having some issues with, like when it comes to communication or verbally. And I think it's having the self-confidence and the self-worth in yourself to really get through this situation, and kind of realizing how far that you've come, you know, in the recent months. Okay, anyways, moving on. So, let's go ahead and do Sagittarius. You can start cooking that now.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to bed.
You said you would.
Please, get me. Go to bed.
All right. Sagittarius. Ooh. Okay, all upright. A lot of purple here. Queen of Wands reversed at the bottom. That's a little loud. Hey, that's a little loud. Yeah. You have the Queen of Wands reversed here. So some of you could be kind of in an evil mood. Or there could be some stuff that you're seeing that is really making you angry. But it's kind of weird here because you do have some major clarity coming with the Moon and the Hermit. There's definitely a lot of major stuff that's being realized here with this full moon, especially when it comes to your feelings, your emotions. Some of you may really kind of be sticking to yourself right now. During this time, you may need to kind of get back in touch with yourself, get back in touch with your feelings. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces or a Virgo. But I mean, this Queen of Wands reversed is like nuts. Look at this shit. She's like, don't fuck with me. And she's got this like evil ass smile on her face. So yeah, anyways. I think that you guys may be needing to kind of surrender something and really take a look at yourself during this Capricorn full moon. This is going to be a lot about your self-worth and what you value in life. And I think maybe you need to take a second look at that and figure out what is important to you. You know what I mean? Some of you may need to pay attention to your dreams, to your emotional desires, to what you want. And you may need to have trust within yourself. Let's go ahead and get a Moonology card for Sagittarius. Ooh, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. There you go. And the North Node is in Cancer right now, and you do have a lot of water energy coming up here. So yeah, I think you really need to kind of dig deep, go deep these next couple of days, Sagittarius, and really get in touch with your emotions and who you are and what you want and what you desire emotionally. What is good for you emotionally. There is a sense of nurturing yourself here and really taking care of yourself over this time to where, you know, you feel like a badass. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get an oracle card as well. Alrighty. Every journey starts with a single step. So, you know, this is kind of like take the first step, like, you know, you don't have to see the whole staircase kind of thing. But you don't have to like bring all your luggage with you. Like, you're definitely going through about to go through an intense experience. And I think it's really about being vulnerable. Like, some of you are really scared to be vulnerable or emotionally hurt or have someone abandon you in some way. And I think you really need to take a look at that, Sagittarius. Some of you are thinking about leaving something behind, something that, you know, no longer. This card is just so fucking pretty. Just look at that. I can't stop looking at it. Some of you are really thinking about leaving a situation behind. You know what I mean? And it's like, you don't need to bring your whole suitcase. Like, just take the first step. Like, you're thinking about it. You're overthinking it with the Hermit here. Just take the first step, whatever it is, okay? So let's go ahead and get your block. Okay, so the Knight of Cups, another water card. Okay, so the block is also your emotions, your feelings, romance, love, this like teenage idea, sense, like this teenage idea of love that you still have, you know what I mean? Or this almost like romantic desire that you have when it comes to love, you know what I mean? And or when it comes to your emotions. This also could be healing as well. Like, you may need to heal yourself, you know, in some way. So yeah, that is what I am getting for Sagittarius. Or for some of you, a water sign could be the block as well. Alrighty, last but not least, Gemini. Ooh, this was a long one. And an exhausting one. Like, running out of energy. Alright, Gemini. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising, full moon energy. Alrighty. Okay, so you guys have the Ace of Swords at the bottom. So you guys have the Queen of Wands, like Sag just had. Getting a little evil. The Knight of Swords. Ooh, the Ten of Wands. Okay, so someone possibly did you dirty. Maybe they spread lies about you, rumors about you. This could possibly be gossip. And like, it's crazy because they may have a lot of people fooled. But they could have like put things out in the public or in the public eye, like, and I don't know. Or maybe you did this to someone else. But you've just been carrying this burden. It's almost like someone started shit in your life. Or there could be someone in your life that's acting like, you know, they're this knight in shining armor. But really, they have different intentions. And you've been carrying like this burden of like all this whirlwind of shit that's happened, and you really, really, really want to speak your truth. You know what I mean? Bad. Let's go ahead and get a full moon card. The answers you need are coming. Look at that. Full moon in Gemini. There's your card. This isn't your reading. I don't know what is. Okay, so the answers you need are coming, and this could be what this Ace of Swords is. The truth is going to come out. The answers that you're looking for are coming. You don't have to wait much longer. You know, if someone didn't like do something evil to you, then you could be going crazy right now because you've been searching for something and it's been like a really heavy burden that you've been having to carry for like a while now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the answers you need are coming. That's what the Moonology card has to say. Let's go ahead and look at the Oracle card. Ooh, visions of life beyond death. Wow, okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to look at the book for this one. I'm pretty sure I remember, but I just feel like I need to read a little bit of what it says. Okay. Sacred vision is awakening within you. You are becoming blessed with the ability to truly see. To see what is real rather than what appears to be. This is true insight. What was once considered consequential may soon be found to hold little consequence after all. What was once dismissed as an irritation or irrelevance may be seen to have great spiritual significance. As mundane as something once appeared, it could now be worthy of absolute attention. The gift of genuine vision takes you into the being of the universe, of the universal creator. This is sacred terrain. Beyond logic, convention, and that which is limited in any way, the more open you are to receiving true vision, the more love you will feel and recognize within and around you. Something may appear to change form, to be shed, to be lost, or to die, but there is love within it always. This realization doesn't remove the pain of loss. It does provide a way through which it can be healed and eventually transformed into peace. The vision of love, the truth of all that is, can move us more than anything else possibly can. So, and that's where I'll stop. But yeah, so I really feel like that goes in with the answers you need are coming. I feel like everything that you guys have been going through, like all these cycles that you guys have been going through, as hard as it may seem, you guys are being taught to see what is real and what isn't. Also, you know, Capricorn is Gemini's 8th house, at least Gemini ascendant, and then it can still affect the Gemini sun too. But and the 8th house is all about that kind of stuff. Death, rebirth, transformation. So you guys have been going through a lot of transformation in order for you to be able to see the truth in things. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and see what your guys' block is. Okay, the King of Cups. So this could be a water sign that you feel is blocking you in some way. This could also be your emotions or not having a hold on your emotions, not taking care of your emotional health or not having control over your emotions as well, Gemini. So definitely watch out for that. Yeah, and that is pretty much everything I am getting for Gemini. And that is the last sign, I believe. Correct? Am I right? Pretty sure we did all of them. I don't know why. I feel like I'm forgetting one for some reason. Did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Yeah, I did all of them. I got all of them. Thank you to, I think, Larissa and Sin. I think both of you guys were time stamping. I really appreciate it. And thanks to everybody that came and hung out. I really appreciate that as well. The readings were pretty damn powerful tonight. So I hope they were helpful. So yeah, I love you guys. Anytime, my pleasure. No one asked me to do it. I wanted to do it. You know what I mean? But I appreciate it. Alright guys, I'll leave you alone now. It's been a long one. I'm gonna get off of here and, you know, take care of my own self for a minute. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye. Have a good night and have a good full moon.